For sure. All right. Welcome back to the LofCast. I'm over here with the GOAT, RELL. Thanks for being here, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Sick actor.
Appreciate that.
Content creator, producer, streamer, gamer, all of it, bro.
Just a guy who likes to fuck around, really.
Absolutely, bro. And that's what we're all about here, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So let's get right into it. Let's talk a little bit about your experience acting.
So, bro, like it started off, I was like a high school kid. I was a high school football player for a long time.
Sick. What position?
D-tackle, D-end. So played a lot of football and got injured and kind of was like acting on the side, just like was really into like drama class and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So when I got injured, I was like, damn, like, am I just gonna sit on my ass and wait for something to come up, or am I gonna like, am I gonna just really double down on something else? So kind of started diving into the acting shit, and that kind of turned into me like getting into like local theater and stuff like that. Cool. Just doing shit like that, and then
like plays and shit.
Yeah. So like I'm theatrically like trained. Like I've worked around with people that do bigger shit than I do, but and then I got into that, and it's just like everything's political. So like I just started seeing like the politics within the theater world, as fucked as that sounds. Like,
Every scene has its bullshit.
Bullshit, right? And like the weirdest thing about jumping from like football to acting, it's like the coolest thing about football is like the best man plays. Like that's that. Well, I mean, obviously there's bullshit, coach's son, whatever. Mm-hmm. But in the theater world, it's like the best man plays unless you don't look like the best man. So like let's say we're playing, like let's say you and I were doing Harry Potter. Okay. I'm not getting Harry Potter, bro. I'm getting Hagrid every time just because of how I'm built.
Oh yeah.
I might be able to act you under the fucking table.
But they're gonna go for the look.
Typecast.
The super typecast. Absolutely.
So I was like, damn, like am I just gonna be stuck? Like I remember once
I'm not gonna be the finance bro.
Like, bro,
unless we're like sitting down with like a lot of makeup and it's like, yo, fuck this guy, bro. I'm gonna kill this kid.
Exactly. Like this guy's gonna go home and shower. We're gonna have to do 3 hours of makeup again tomorrow. Yeah.
See you at 2 a.m. You piece of shit. I hate this guy.
You bitch. Yeah. So like I was just like, I remember like so vividly. One day I was sitting, and we won't get into names, but I was working with a company. And I went in, I did my audition, and they were like, they messaged me the next day. The craziest part is that they messaged me. So they're like, we can't even lie. Like, you can pretty much pick whatever role you want. Jeez. I'm like, bet, sick, you know? Like, I put in a lot of time. I work hard at my shit. So, like, I do want, like, because I work as hard as I do, I want the biggest role.
They're like, I'm the lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the fucking role, bro.
So the next day, I roll up, and she drops the script on me. And, bro, I'm literally playing The Help.
Bro.
Because I'm the only black kid.
Jeez.
I had like 3 lines.
Fucked, bro.
I had 3 lines, bro.
That's so terrible.
And the craziest part was the lead actor, he wouldn't even he would miss like 3 or 4 rehearsals a week.
Jesus
So
Christ.
It's like I'm showing up from Guelph to Cambridge. It's only 20, 30 minutes, but still just to sit there while this guy.
So diss, bro.
Yeah, super diss.
Just to make you a servant,
Just to make me a servant with 3 lines, bro. And I was like, so...
Wow.
As my get back, like I dropped out of the play.
White bitch, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Karen?
One of them. Yeah. So like my get back is like, yo, like literally 2 weeks before the show went on, I was like, I'm out. That was my get back. Cause it's like, now you have to fill that role.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks. But I knew at the same time, it's like, yo, it had like 3 lines. Like they're just gonna find the next black kid, be like, yo, be a part of our show. We have a role for you. And in 2 days, he'll know all of his lines, and because he's black, he's good.
That's so diss.
You know what I mean? Super diss. So
that's crazy.
Why
even have a character like that in the fucking?
It's because, bro. Well, we can get into this later, but like, it's because theater is so outdated, and like, people aren't really putting out new shit. So like, these companies are just buying plays that have been out forever.
Oh, okay.
And like,
that makes sense.
Instead of like just somebody being like, fuck it, I'm gonna write something.
Yeah, no one's writing.
No one's writing. So it's like,
we'll do the thing from 1565. That's what young people want to see.
Let's put out Shrek the musical for the 9th time. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. So
that's crazy.
People were being more.
Do you fuck with musicals?
Fuck no.
Thank God.
Fuck no, bro.
Respect,
how the fuck does
I hate musicals so much.
How the fuck, bro? You just be like, first of all, nobody's
it's gonna feel bad if you're like, yo, I fuck with musicals.
You know what it is, bro? Is like, I don't even hate them, but like, And especially because I know what it takes to be a musical theater kid.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's a
and
lot.
to sing for 3 hours straight.
It's
and
insane.
Like, belts,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just like, whatever.
I respect the craft, but it's just like, bro, I'm not watching this shit.
Yeah. You have an audience.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
need to be a part of
Like,
it.
any actual, like, real acting. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
know?
like how the fuck does everybody on Queen Street know the lyrics to this song?
Facts.
That's how that shit feels to me.
Have you done film stuff yet?
Not really, like, kind of diving into it a little bit more.
On the sketch side or more serious?
Definitely on the sketch side,
Okay.
just because that's where I'm at right now.
Absolutely, bro.
But I, like, personally, like, I really enjoy, like, more serious shit.
The dramas.
But yeah, I just need to get in with the union. Really,
sure.
that's the next step.
It's raps, bro.
Yeah. Once I just
I'll vouch for you. I'll call him. I'll be like, hey, yo.
hey yo, Rel's here and he wants to be a part of the
I
union.
swear to God, you're racist again.
Yeah, we'll call him right now. Give me his number. Yeah, we got to roll through him 2 lines.
How about the rumor is that you hate gay people? And they're like, wait, what?
I show up like he's not even gay. Got your ass. Fingers are painted. Tricked you. But yeah,
That was hilarious when you flamed that guy the other day with that.
you saw that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
It's funny, dude.
Like, yeah.
It's wild to me when people like get like upset. It's like, bro, like, what are you talking about?
And
on
the
internet?
craziest part for that guy, so to preface, if you don't follow me, like, a guy, I've had some videos doing pretty well on Instagram at the moment.
Of course.
And somebody noticed that my fingernails are painted. My fingernails are always painted. Like, every 2 weeks I'm in the chair sitting. And he's like, come on, bro, really, fingernails painted? Even if you swing that way, come on, bro. And I was like, are you mad at me? And then so I called him out. I said, what's the issue? And he was like, oh, no issue, bro. Like, if you're just like so comfortable with yourself, then that's sick. But like, even if you swing that way and you're just trying to show it off, that's sick too. Like, all love. And I was like,
Super back down.
Don't run back now because I'm here. You just thought that shit
Super
was...
got intimidated.
Yeah.
Super no.
Like, just like stand on it. Like, I would have respected it if he doubled down and like started going crazy on me. You know what I mean?
He was like actually mad homophobic.
Yeah. I'd be like, damn, okay, like, bet. But you just ran off like a bitch? Like, what? And like, the crazy thing, he's probably gonna watch this. Like, he still follows me, that guy.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, fuck you, bro.
Shut up.
You're a bitch, dude.
You're fucking weird.
Yo, what about you know how they've been doing stickers on the back of Teslas that like I got this before Elon?
Yeah.
What if we did a nice one? I got this after Elon.
Ooh.
That could be kind of fun.
Yeah, and especially that'd be fun to like sticker bomb on people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a
if
nice
we
little
had
play
them.
to the alt.
You're walking into the grocery store, Cybertruck, boom.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you already know that they're pissed that they bought that shit anyway.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, Elon couldn't have just kept it quiet for a bit, and now it's like, boom, because they're not even going to check, realistically.
No, they're
that
not
car's so
checking.
fucking bulky.
Yeah, dude.
You're going to walk right past it.
They're already miserable anyway. They're like, I can't believe I paid 120 grand for this shit.
Never paying it off, dude. Never paying it off.
No,
I'm
not
driving a
that fair.
fridge. I'm
Yeah,
driving a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fridge for the rest of my life. I'm with it. Yeah, make the stickers. Let's stand them out.
Absolutely.
Put
It's
'em
not
on-
too pushy. It's just like, yeah, we're just,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Yeah.
It's like a friendly little alt-right introduction.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'll fuck with that.
Yo, what's your take on Hollywood right now?
Whack.
Right?
Whack, bro.
Falling apart, dude.
Falling apart, bro.
It's so outdated.
So outdated, bro. And like, from my standpoint of like, especially like movie production and stuff like that, bro, like, when's the last time we saw something fucking new?
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. First of all, I mean, have you been to LA?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your thoughts? I hear it's not what everybody cuts it up
Well, I didn't have like I can't say on like more so like the actual entertainment experience.
to be. Right.
I went with my ex and we just kind of went around and just vibed.
Yeah.
So like that was great. Like I was
Yeah.
just chilling, nice people and stuff like that.
Right.
The actual entertainment side of things, I've heard from everyone that it's like pretty whack.
Pretty fucked.
But I haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah.
I want to experience it.
Yeah.
So I can do this shit.
Yeah, of course.
Just troll people.
Yeah,
Just like, what the fuck are we
Because you
doing?
get clips out of there, bro.
Absolutely, because people will deadass be like, so what's your follower count?
Yeah.
I'll just be like, yeah, run it.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I put the mic on you for a second?
Yeah. Hold on, we gotta get this. Like,
Just be like, yeah, so what's your take on Israel?
yeah. Because, bro, that's crazy. Like, I've been hearing about these parties in Hollywood where like they dead ass check your following account. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
It's crazy.
You have a room full of lame ass people just because they have 1 million followers.
Absolutely.
Like, imagine what a conversation sounds like in that party.
There's probably no conversation.
There's probably like just nervous laughter.
Yeah, literally. It's like, oh, Kai Cenat's here.
Yeah. Over there, he's not gonna talk to any of us.
Yeah.
His security guards are scary as fuck. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that sounds like the worst time ever, dude.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
I'm gonna stay here as long as I can. That's how I see it.
I'm trying to go to the States for sure.
I'm born there, so it's easy for me to.
Which part?
Cleveland.
Fire.
I'm an Ohio guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I moved here hella young, but yeah, it's easy. I'm a dual citizen, so it's nice and
Mad lucky, bro.
easy to go. Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to get the visa. I'm thinking either Texas or Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Texas dumb cheap?
Fort Worth, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing my research. Atlanta's pretty like just outside. There's a lot of like pretty reasonable suburbs too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like price match whatever I can get in low as possible. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Just do all the same shit I'm doing here.
And just cause like opportunity and like.
Yeah, opportunity, entertainment, just I don't know. I've always fucked with America.
Yeah.
I don't really feel. I mean, we don't really have a cultural identity up here anyway.
That's whatever else is going on.
It's really
around
just
us.
like
Melting pot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is cool to an extent, and now it's just like I don't know. I worry about the future of Canada because it's just like, what are we even doing anymore?
What are we doing? Yeah. Like we're not even like we don't even be like the hockey loving people anymore. Like that used to be our bag. You know? Like.
And now I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But Alberta fully wants to leave.
Yeah, Alberta wants to. I heard Alberta's crazy as fuck.
Alberta's supposed to be more wild. Yeah. I know a lot of really nice people from Alberta.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. If I was gonna stay in Canada. It's like, why would I even, like, there's nothing to do there.
Yeah, it's just nice.
It's nice, yeah, good nature. You can go there if you have an inn, but it's basically just the oil industry.
Yeah.
Everyone I know, they either do oil industry or like trade stuff or whatever, but there's nothing for us there.
No.
Really, like, that's a problem I feel like with Canada too. It's like, where are you going to go besides Toronto and Montreal?
Yeah, van maybe. Like.
And then van's like slow as fuck.
And dumb expensive.
So, yeah. It's the same problems as here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
That is the luxury of being like Ontario people. Well, I mean, like at least this part of Ontario is like I can live an hour away comfortably, like not needing to work my ass off to pay rent.
Absolutely,
and come
bro.
spend a weekend in Toronto.
Yeah, man.
And do my networking and shit like that. But if you're in Alberta, like what the fuck do you do?
Dude, like I was living like 10 something minutes from here. As soon as I like moved back home, started going out more.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah.
It's the opposite, bro. Like, and now I'm just doubling down. So yeah, I'll have my car paid off next year. Get the fuck out of here, and now just in the interim, I'm just trying to do as much shit as possible.
Good for you, bro. Fuck
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Shout out America.
Favorite
America. Mythical beast.
Favorite mythical beast. That's a fire ass, bro.
You gotta have some sick ones.
You know what's fire, bro? And I can already tell this podcast is gonna be so crazy because I'm so used to just people asking like that first introduction question. I'm so used to podcasts being all
just that.
Fam, let's talk about favorite mythical beasts.
Yeah, I always have just like a couple things that are pertaining.
Yeah. Because nobody gives a fuck about me. If they're watching, they know me. That's how you know what I mean? So they gotta know more about me. Favorite mythical beast, probably like a Hydra, three-headed dragon.
Yeah, those are hard as fuck.
That's popping. I fuck with like centaurs.
Yeah, dude. Centaurs rule, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because wait, what's Mr. Tumnus? Is he a fawn?
No. I thought he was a centaur something.
A centaur is a bull.
Yeah, he wasn't a bull.
He's
he was
horse.
like, yeah. He was like some.
Or is it a minotaur?
Minotaurs I think minotaurs are the bull.
Is a fawn a thing, or is that just a deer?
I think the fawn's a type of deer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a centaur.
You think so?
Mr. Tumnus, yeah, from
shout out Narnia.
Yeah, shout out Narnia.
Shout out Mr. Tumnus had his nipples out in the cold.
Yeah, crazy.
Hella nippled out in the cold. Diamond cutter Tumnus, R.I.P. for sure. But yeah, let me take Hydra. Let me take Minotaur. There's probably something else that's gonna jump into my brain, so I'm gonna. We'll circle back.
We'll definitely circle back to that shit. Any advice for guys who can't get pussy?
Stay inside, cause those niggas are dangerous.
Yeah, they're gonna be like.
Those guys start podcasts. No diss.
Not these kind of podcasts.
These ones are more chill. Those guys like. No, okay. I was talking to my boy about this. Like, you know.
Shout out Alex Jones though.
He gets pussy for sure.
Absolutely, dude. I want to have him on the pod, bro. That's the dream, bro.
Bro, and ask him about his favorite mythical creature.
That's a 6-hour pod. We're talking about the JW's like out in Antarctica.
He's just gonna start talking about real people that he just believes don't exist.
Dragons?
Yeah. But
We're talking about the reptiles, or what we're talking about?
yeah. He's just gonna name off every president ever.
Mossad, he just goes down the entire staff.
Exactly.
CIA, fucking
Everybody that he knows, bro. His mom, his dad.
probably, yeah.
But yeah, you know that what is it? It's like Fresh and Famous or Fit and Fresh, or it's like this Miami podcast where it's like all these OF girls go on and it's just like two dudes that just slander them the whole time.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, dude, but it's like, why are these girls signing up for this? Like, those are the guys that aren't getting pussy, and they just made these podcasts to hate women.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
But that's not gonna help you, bro.
No,
that is not a level up.
No, you can joke about being sexist all day, but if you're actually just being an asshole,
yeah, they're literally just sitting there.
Only guys are watching that.
Only guys that don't get pussy.
Incels are sitting there like, see,
fuck yeah,
it's proof. It's proof.
Yeah.
This is why they're all like this.
They're all like this, and this is what's wrong with America. Like, bro.
See, Mom, I'm not a loser.
Yeah. All the cool people don't get
Dylan,
pussy, Mom.
You're still a loser. Exactly. You're gonna kill yourself and a bunch of other people, Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan, we're putting you in a home.
Yeah. You scare us, Dylan. Okay. Yeah.
Favorite conspiracy theories?
Oh, favorite Bohemian Grove.
Fuck yeah.
You know about that?
I was just talking about that.
Yeah,
earlier.
fire.
Shout out Moloch.
Yeah. Shout out the Bohemian Grove. The first time I saw the Bohemian Grove was the Alex Jones documentary of him sneaking in.
Yeah.
And like
it's so funny with him because he's like the most obvious guy. Instantly,
everyone's like, "Oh, Alex Jones is here."
I was like, "Oh, this makes sense."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we have a protocol for actually just this.
Yeah, Alex, you were invited, bro.
Yeah. You're supposed to be here. What are you doing?
In the hood anyway.
Yeah.
Bohemian Grove.
Maybe they just did it for some free ads.
Yeah,
like
probably.
He was already there.
Probably.
They're just like, yo, be so. They're like,
take this camera.
You didn't take the cloak off?
Yeah.
You didn't do it?
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Yeah.
For America. I'll do it. I'll eat my neighbors.
Yeah, seriously. So Bohemian Grove, conspiracy theories. I don't honestly, my brain goes so deep into wormholes that I need to stay out of conspiracy theories.
That's fair.
Because I'll roll out of bed and look for more information on it. And it's like, I already do that with enough shit. Yeah, I already do that enough. This isn't a conspiracy theory, but I heard this conversation and it was like an idea about what happens when you die, which is so fucked. And the guy pretty much said like, what if when you die, like you're fully aware but just can't move?
You're just stuck.
You're stuck.
So you're just in sleep paralysis.
Forever.
Fuck that.
That's horrible,
no,
dude. That is the worst thought ever.
Why would someone... Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. God, why would God do that? That's so dis.
It's so fucked
you're
up,
just in
bro.
prison?
Like, you're literally just laying there, just like, eyes shut forever.
Maybe if you're Hitler.
Yeah, that's what you deserve at that point.
If you're just like... But even then, I feel like, no, that's not creative.
No, it needs work.
I feel like the worst people, that you get, like... I heard some theories about like reincarnation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like to a degree, as much as I'm grateful for life and there's a lot of good here, there's a lot of limits and lessons. It's like I feel like this is like kind of a hellish test sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you keep getting sent, like you just get sent back.
Yeah.
As like some bullshit animal.
No.
Like if you're Mussolini, you're a fucking dung beetle. Yeah. Some little kid's gonna come over and fucking stomp on your skull and shit, and then you come back.
Run it back.
Yeah.
And you're just rolling shit across the street.
Yeah, you're just like some bullshit animal.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
that's kind of fire.
Yeah, it's super fire.
Like, instead of like, because even like the whole like health, like where would you stand on like the hell stuff, like burned forever? I feel like that's kind of mish.
So like me, bro, it's like. I'm not gonna say anything's right or wrong because I'm living on Earth. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking know, but like I just feel like when it ends, it ends.
Yeah.
The only reason I think like that is because I haven't experienced either side. So for me to like try to convince myself there's something with no evidence,
right?
I feel like heaven and hell, like as bad as it sounds, like it's just like a thing to comfort your mind that there isn't an end.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Like just a fear of like it's like a longevity. Yeah. The like, existential, like running away from all that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like no, even when we die, something's gonna happen after.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, how do you know that?
I don't know. I just choose to.
Yeah, no. And
I'm hoping for it.
Exactly. And
but
that's
if not,
the thing.
I mean, like, fuck. I trust God. I'm like, if this is it, that's fine.
That's it, exactly. And it's like there is no right or wrong. Nobody has the answer.
Absolutely.
So like, I just don't look for an answer anymore. Yeah.
I feel that. It is sort of like a negative rabbit hole. What's your like go-to games?
Games.
So I know you run that shit up on
I'm
Twitch.
a real nerd, bro. So like, I be playing like Dark Souls shit.
Hell yeah.
Cause like
Diablo?
I played 3 a lot.
You don't fuck with 4?
I just never copped it. I just never
Pretty
copped
gas.
it. Is it sick? Because when it came out, there was kind of like mixed reviews. I thought I had heard.
I got it super late because it
Okay.
came on Game Pass.
Okay, yeah,
So I
fire.
just fucking run it up Sorcerer when I'm
Hard,
bored. It's
hard.
nice to just turn my brain off.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah, a little
Diablo.
top down, whatever.
Yeah, dude, just chill.
Fire. So yeah, I play like Dark Souls. I also play like a lot of like indie games.
Nice.
I just started playing this game called. You have an Xbox?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Blueprints?
No.
Do you like puzzles?
Yeah.
This game will ruin your fucking life. Bro. So it's like, I can't even fully. So like, it is so crazy. Like I got like a group. I've got 3 different group chats
Sick.
of different people playing the game, and we're all compiling information.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like, there's 4 guys in this group chat, 3 guys in this group chat, 2 guys in this group chat, all playing separate playthroughs, but we're all, every time we find something out, because it's like, how it works, it's like a 5 by 12 grid, let's say. So you start in this room, you got to get to the other room. You walk into a door, you pick what's on the door, and then it'll give you an option of what room is behind the door. So essentially you have to like build an intricate hallway to get to this other.
Yeah, that
end
sounds
of
like hell, dude.
It's hell, dude. And if you run out of steps, so you have limited steps, and if you just like get to a point where you have no more doors, you have to call it a day, and your grid resets.
Oh, no.
So the whole game just starts over
done.
every day.
That's terrible.
Horrible, bro. But I just like, my thing is,
Have you beat it yet?
Yeah, I beat it last night.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
and it's like a
damn.
day counter.
That must have felt good.
Bro, I deleted that shit immediately. I said, I don't, you've taken
this
enough
chapter
from me.
of my life is
Gone. So, yeah, so I like playing like puzzle games. I've never really been into like the online scene of things because I don't
You don't fuck with like GTA and shit? COD?
GTA, I did a bit. My thing is like
What about Assassin's Creed?
online. They're just a game. Do you remember
Is there
they had
an
online? There
I don't
was.
even remember that.
Assassin's Creed 3 or 2 had online.
That's crazy.
And it was fire.
I don't even remember that.
But
I want to get the new one because it's in Japan.
apparently it's sick. A lot of
Fuck with
haters.
Japan.
A lot of
Yeah,
haters.
yeah.
But
I've been seeing a bit of hate.
fuck them.
But people are always going to complain.
People are like, oh, the one guy can't climb shit. It's like, okay, but the other girl can.
Yeah.
They can't just keep giving us niggas climbing shit all the time.
Facts. So yeah, it's got to be a bit more than just
A
climbing
little
stuff.
different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, no, you're big into Assassin's Creed?
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
2 was like my goat one. I played Valhalla. I played a bit of what's the it's like Egypt or some shit. I'm trying to remember which one.
Origins or
I think so.
Like I said, yeah.
I played a bunch of them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the first 3 when it was because I only played up to Black Flag
Okay.
when you're the pirate.
Yeah.
But they're fire games.
A lot of people fuck with Black Flag.
Black Flag's
I'm playing
sick.
Fallout 4 right now.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
game is super like wormhole-y. And,
Yeah,
like, I haven't
yeah,
played
yeah.
it, but I just know there's
I was
so
playing
much lore.
76 and it just like I deleted it. It pissed me off.
It's not good?
I wouldn't say that it's not good. It's just like the whole online thing with that universe is like not chill.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like with Fallout, I get so frustrated with how like your character gets all like encumbered and stuff.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off. So I just turn it like max easy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that I can just chill.
Just do it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like
you
I don't
hate
want.
Dark Souls.
Oh, for sure. on Diablo, I crank it up because I got used to it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Most of the time when I'm playing story games, I just want to vibe.
You want to experience
Just
it.
explore, open world,
Yeah.
whatever. Like I don't want to be like constantly like, oh, okay, cool. Like yeah, I'm gonna have to play this all day.
I
to
need
get decent.
water now, or I need to
Yeah,
feed my guy
yeah,
now.
that shit sucks, dude.
Too real, bro.
Right?
I gotta feed myself.
Right?
already, like.
Fuck, bro. Got any funny work stories?
Work stories. Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, like, there's content, like, so to give you the rundown, so I own a trivia business.
Yeah, sick.
So
That's fire.
I just like go around the bars doing trivia.
Hell yeah.
So
That's
super
awesome.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's sweet.
the one thing that my biggest flex on that is it's like something AI could never really take because it's
Absolutely.
like live entertainment. Like
sure.
you need a vessel, and that is
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy doing trivia because it brings out. I always said, like, being in trivia, you could tell people who have never played sports before because, fam, Tuesday night trivia is not enough for me to get competitive. You know, a free 3-4 free pints isn't enough for me to start yelling at a guy who's hosting trivia. But the people that pull up every week, they're gonna let me know when a question's wrong because this is their Thursday night men's league. This is so. I get yelled at by like middle-aged women pretty often about
That's
being
awesome.
wrong about shit, and like I'm like, okay, like I already cashed my check for the night. I don't care, you know. But I also work as a bud tender.
Okay.
That's where the freaks that come out.
Right.
The weed industry is so crazy.
My buddies own a dispensary down the street.
Okay,
So I
so-
used to work like just at the fucking, what do you call it? I was like sort of security.
Yeah.
type
Just
shit.
IDing people. and
Just
shit.
at the door.
Yeah.
I was the only sober guy.
Yeah.
whole-
Was it like not to like
I
black
can't-
market dispensary?
No, it's real.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, they're Govy approved. I just don't want to shut them out.
Yeah. Of course, no.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah, after you say they're all baked, yeah, it's not a great look.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the weed industry is like, well, first of all, the patrons, bro. Like, there's just we think about back when, like, I don't know, you smoke weed?
No.
Okay, so like
what
you did
A
before?
long time ago.
So back in the day, bro, it was like, yo, whatever the plug gave you is what the plug
just
gave
showed
you.
up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, here's $10.
Yeah,
give me a gram.
Yeah.
Giving people so many options and like
Facts.
allowing people to
You don't have to look after like a cat and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
but-
when I used to buy drugs, it was like a mission.
Yeah. But now it's like people come in all the time and they'll be like, why is that so expensive? Back in my day, I could grab an ounce for $70.
And it's like, yeah, back in your day, I caught like a house wasn't $4 million.
Yeah.
What are we talking
Back in your day, you called people like me this crazy N-word that people use a lot less. You know what I mean?
facts.
Like, fuck, keep it pushing,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
Yeah. Here's your $20 3.5 that you're bitching about for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
Fucking Bruce from BlackRock.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and do you want your loyalty points too, you fucking loser? Like,
Just
yeah.
hop back in your $300,000 car.
Yeah.
cry to
Your
your
wife's
wife.
still gonna fucking hate you after
Yeah.
you smoke this.
Don't
bro.
worry.
Yeah.
Your kid's not going to come home. It's going to be okay. You will be drinking alone in the garage tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to work out.
Yeah. Hey, Leafs made it through, man. Enjoy the weed.
Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got. Dude.
It's just funny, bro. Just like, I like working in spaces. Like, I think people are just so fascinating. Like,
for sure.
And it's like, there's such beauty in just being able to like, because like everybody nowadays smokes weed.
Pretty much.
Aunties, grandmas, you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean? And like, it's so crazy. Like, people just come in and like, one guy came in, bro. This is the story that I was leading up to. But a guy comes in, he's like, hey, bro, how's your day going? He's like, pretty shit. I was like, damn, okay. Like, well, I would never say that. Like, even if I'm having a shit day, it's not on anybody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, not, hey, if you need someone to talk to, talk. But he's like, what would you recommend for someone who just got dumped by their girlfriend
Jesus.
for 3 years? I was like, nothing. I got nothing for you, bro.
Therapy.
A good cry, a hug from mom and dad. Like, nothing. And it's like, it's crazy what I also used to bartend, so I'm used to this like oversharing kind of thing.
sure.
But it makes sense when you're sitting there for like an hour drinking a beer at the bar. You know what I mean? When it's like a 5-minute interaction and you just told me your whole life story about why you need this weed. I hate to say it's funny, but like as a person that would just never do that, that shit's funny. that shit's funny. I'm sorry. I hope you do. I hope you go home. I hope your girl realizes this was all a big mistake and you guys get back together. But fuck, bro. I just got paid fucking $18 an hour to listen to you cry for 5 minutes. Odd world.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that shit, I'd see that stuff a lot, bro. Or like much weirder stuff. A guy came in one time like straight from Cam H and he's like, I'm 0472 or whatever. And then we had to kick him out. He was like in the jacket.
In the gear still?
Yeah, he was like trying to start a fire or something. It was lit, dude.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You never know.
And I rate it too, cause like fuck yeah, I'm sober, so like fuck.
Good for
man.
you, bro. That's fine.
I'm like bro, I was a walking train wreck.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
I see these guys, I'm just like, yep,
Yeah.
that looks like me.
Makes sense.
I'm just like,
yeah.
I would have done that.
Yeah.
Bro, one time I escaped the hospital. So it was like grade 11. Smoked a bunch of weed as usual, but it turned out it was laced with meth. And it wasn't my plug's fault. It was just,
Happens.
I don't know, some asshole like touched a couple things.
Fucked around.
Yeah, it is what it is. But it was jokes. So anyway, I'm flying, right?
Yeah.
Smoked a lot that day, obviously.
Naturally.
So I booked it out of the hospital, and I go to the convenience store. I tried to rob them.
Oh my god. The meth pack had you fucking geeked.
I was lit, dude. Yeah, bro. I got those stories for days.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get into those later. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy.
But But yo, let's do an ad read.
Yeah. I've
So,
been excited about this ad read, actually.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out Antarctic Travel for sponsoring the pod. All right, guys, you ever wondered what those scientists are building out in Antarctica? Do you ever go a little too deep down an internet rabbit hole and wonder what the JEWs are doing with all those cool dragons and mythical beasts behind the secret tunnels? Well, folks, Antarctic Travel has you covered. They even offer financing for families struggling during the fallout of Trudeau's damage to this shithole country. Want to meet some penguins, maybe get away from some fun workplace allegations, or just be very cold and alone for months on end with limited resources? Then this is the trip for you. Use promo code LofCast for 20% off your first order. That's LofCast for 20% off your first order. This is a paid advertisement. Thank you.
Cheers.
Once again, Antarctic Travel.
Cheers.
What's your take on Israel? little easy transition there.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Hey, man.
You can say whatever, bro. I'm a half, dude.
Dude.
I'm a half J-Dub.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're Jewed up from the shoes up. Yeah.
You can say whatever, bro. I'm not an Israel guy.
Man, like, I just believe in keeping. I don't want to see people die.
Yeah.
That's where I'll say. I'm
good
not
take.
into politics at all.
For sure.
I try my best because it just makes me fucking absurdly depressed.
Right.
Just to be like, oh, guess what? Oh, here's a fucking video. I'm scrolling on Twitter. Oh, there's a 3-year-old pinned under a fucking house.
Yeah.
I try to steer clear.
Yeah.
Anytime people are dying senselessly, I can't get behind
Not the
that.
best. Yeah, it's just
Not
the best.
super chill.
Yeah, not cool, bro.
Yeah, like, let's not do that.
It's like, my whole thing is like, yeah, the October 7th is like, obviously there have to be a fucking answer, but it's like, hey, maybe we don't have to kill everyone.
Everyone.
That's crazy.
Or maybe, like, the people that, like, the issue involves should be the people that are, like, actually fucking each other up and not
Right.
just, like, civilians.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, that's the thing that fucks me up on, like, war in general.
Oh, dude,
It's
this
like,
shit
bro,
sucks,
just,
bro.
like, 1v1 it, bro. Imagine if war was 1v1. Hey, just hands.
It would be.
Just hands.
It wouldn't.
It
There's
never
no
would
way.
be.
No way.
It never would be.
You know, actually, they're doing a bit of 1v1s apparently on the China-India border.
Really? They got, like...
Yeah, so there's like
Deadliest
there's like
warrior?
hills, so there's like this lake or whatever through,
Yeah.
and these guys go through and they fucking hit each other with like melee weapons and shit, and sometimes
It's like
dudes die.
LARPing.
Yeah,
That's hard. That's hard.
I respect that.
Is there live streams or anything?
I don't know. There's definitely footage.
Did we
and
monetize that? Maybe?
There's
Is that-
definitely a way. Yeah, we should go over there and stream.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kai Cenat pull up.
Yeah, talk to the guy. Yeah, with Kai and shit.
That's
That'd be
crazy.
fire.
So that's actually a thing?
That's real.
Damn. That's how
I
it should
respect
be.
it, bro.
That's how
Yeah.
it should be.
I'm like, if you guys hate each other that much, it's like, okay, I rate it.
Yeah,
I can
like-
get behind that.
Like, just throw, like, like, and like, that's what I mean. It's like, if they were really about their shit, they would get like in the mud with it. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't be civilians dying. Just fuck each other up and just be over it. It's like, yeah, your top guy just got snuffed
Yeah.
by our top guy.
Yeah.
It's like UFC, you know? It's like, at the end of the day, when you got punched in your fucking face and you're knocked out on the ground, that guy beat you.
Yeah.
You
That's
can't
it.
say
That's it.
you were asleep.
Yeah.
You know, but it'll never happen.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck all this missile shit, bro.
It's pussy, bro.
Super pussy, super pussy.
That's why I like the UK, because they just...
Yeah, or a little fucking cut you, but that's up close.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just
Yeah,
little,
close
little
range.
pokey, you know?
Oh, yeah, little
Like,
pokey.
imagine if, like, yeah...
So just prison rules.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, imagine if that's how this shit was just being handled. Like, the fucking government was just like, all right, we got to have another knife fight today, and it's our top guys. Boom.
Yeah.
You got
Put them in the ring.
Got Swiss cheese.
Figure it out.
Yeah, and the guy's like
Fuck
fucking
it.
bleeding out. He's like, how am I going to run the country? It's like, well, you should have stabbed me first.
I was like, well, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
I guess it's my country.
I guess stop bleeding.
Yeah, I guess
Just
so.
kidding, you can't. Because I fucking, all of your vital arteries are poked. So, anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
How would you spend an ideal day with aliens?
That's fucking awesome. So I think like the first thing you would have to do is put them on like the fucking worst food that you know. So like
Oh, shit.
take them to Burger King.
Damn.
Whopper Wednesday. Imagine what Whopper Wednesday would be to an alien. Like,
They'd be so pissed.
they'd be like, "You guys are fucking excited about this?"
This is disgusting.
And then you give them the hat. They probably would think the Burger King hat would be like some sort of mind control. So you start there, and then where do you go from there?
Like, is this a crown in your country?
Yeah. Put this on. People won't know you're an alien because everybody that wears fucking Burger King crowns is an alien. So we start there, and then where will we go after that? Probably like somewhere that like Orangeville. Or something like just all, like desolate. You know where
Orangeville, bro. Nothing to do there, dude.
Nothing to do there. You know what I mean?
You're just trolling this guy out there.
Yeah, literally. And then they're gonna be like, all right, we don't have any reason to come back here. And that's how you sit and you just bore the shit out of them. You're like, oh, we're gonna go to Bed Bath and Beyond. They're gonna be like, what's Beyond? They're gonna be like, I don't know. Not a lot.
Not a whole lot. It's like a couple shelves. Some candles.
Yeah, there's like a bottle of Coke in the fridge at the front. Yeah, but Walmart would be crazy to them, I think, because you can get everything there. That feels like a planet.
Nah.
You don't think Walmart would be?
I feel like when they're just walking around here, bro, I feel like my theory, because like they've been here for so long.
Yeah, they're tapped in.
I feel like that they just kind of just like, it's like reality TV for them.
Yeah.
But like it's like if you were watching like fucking Below Deck or whatever, but you could just walk on set and watch the idiots behind the scenes. It's like that's what it is.
That's what they're doing.
They're just like, damn, like people really live like this. Like, yo, look at the retard Kenny. Look at this. Look what he's doing.
This guy's doing meth. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and we fill our cars in our planet.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, yeah. I think that's
like tourism, like space tourism or some bullshit.
They definitely have been here.
We got they fucking the U.S. government even said that they've been here for like forever.
And you have to trust everything that they say too.
No. No chance. But like it's crazy. Like I don't know. I saw an unidentified like an object in the sky before. I've never seen like aliens, but like nah, bro. There's no way that they haven't been here. Yeah. It's just like I don't know. We must have like some kind of resources like on Earth that they need.
You would think.
Because it's like, why else would you come to this?
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Burger King?
Yeah, Burger King, probably Burger King.
Burger King crowns.
Gold, like something in like Israel or like Egypt. I feel like Israel gets a lot of protection.
Or do they need oil and that's why Alberta's crazy?
Oh shit, like there's aliens there.
Because anybody else would be bored in Alberta.
But the aliens are just like, yeah, it's all right.
It's cool, it's chill.
It's chill. It's
and
like,
that's why they like hate the government out there because like we just want to have aliens ruling this place.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'll be on. I think we're on to something. That's something to take on. 1v1s and do aliens.
1v1s and aliens
reside in Alberta. That'd be a good show. Aliens in Alberta.
Absolutely. I think aliens in Alberta would be a lot of fun, especially if they could like shapeshift out. I want to just see like just a bunch of grays just walking around. Like, oh shit, like the oil rigs are lit. Everyone wants to go to the oil rigs.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're trying to separate from Canada.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, we're better.
To space. Just one day. Yeah, because there's mountains, so it's like an easy communication point.
Oh, okay.
At the top of the mountain, right? They're
Absolutely.
like, hey, we'll be there soon.
Yeah, like reach.
Yeah. Yo, we're gonna slide soon.
Bring you know, like 42.3465, fucking minus 38.
Yeah, pissing out of their fingers and shit off the mountain. Yeah. See you guys soon. Miss you guys.
Alex, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like 600, like, yo, my bad, I missed your like 755th.
Yeah, rotation. Rotation. On me, bro.
On me. That's crazy. You ever done stand-up?
Nah, but okay, so this is so funny, bro, because so many people ask me to like step into that world. Yeah. I find that shit so awkward.
Really?
I don't even watch it. Like,
no way.
It's the concept of like, I'm here. I guess I shouldn't really say that because like I make comedy content, but like at the end of the day,
it's very different.
Yeah, like the way I kind of structure my content is like, this is what I think is funny, and like there's not like a certain moment that I expect you to laugh.
Right.
But stand up, it's like the whole process is like punchline, you laugh, and that makes me feel really weird.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know, like, and people are great at it. I think my best moments, like comedic moments, just come out through conversation. So to try to script that feels very odd to me.
I feel that because it is like it's super calculated.
Yeah, and then like you see like what happens when like comedians get like taken off of their, knocked off their pivot, and then they're just kind of lost and have to scramble to get their joke back.
Yeah, or just do crowd work.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say are the pros and cons of white people?
Fuck, bro. They're super funny, unintentional, super funny. They're really good at crashing out on social media.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love watching that. I love watching my Caucasian folks crash out. I'm 50%, so I got it in me. But like the black side pulls me back.
Absolutely.
I'm like, damn, I'm about to fucking start geeking on social media, and he's like, hey, buddy, slow down. Man, I appreciate the black side, that 50%.
Absolutely.
So shout out that. But the pros, definitely good unintentional content from them. I think there's a lot of like things that I watch white people do where I'm like, hey, I shouldn't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, hey, I'm not gonna, for example, crash out on social media.
Yeah.
Or hey, I'm not gonna yell at my mom.
Right.
That's a good place
That's
to
always
start.
nice.
That's a good, like,
Yes.
gee, why does she
Yeah.
deserve that? You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
good.
Cons, they put a
common
lot
thing.
of shitty food into the planet.
Oh yeah.
Especially in Canada, I think. Like,
we love doing that.
Yeah, just fucking up your favorite recipe. Like,
Absolutely.
white people are great at making pancakes because there's not a lot to
It's
it.
just eggs.
That's
and
like all
fucking-
their seasonings in one. Eggs and flour. That's a full meal. Like oh, roll that's it's also
spicy.
chicken back.
It's spicy.
The syrup cools it off. The syrup cools it off. That's it. What else? Cons. Yeah. I mean, but on the flip side, it makes it easier as a black man to prepare a meal for someone and be like, damn, this is really flavorful.
Right.
Because I didn't make you legitimate butter chicken that was like butter basted chicken.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like this is craft dinner.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not a lot, but it's more than what you get, with Terry and Sherry and Brad, your parents. Sherry and Brad.
Shout out Sherry
and Brad.
bro.
Yeah, learn how to fucking cook, you weirdos. So, that'd be my pros and cons.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good one. Candace Owens says free Weinstein that he didn't do it. What's your thoughts on that?
All I gotta say is,
Do you know Candace Owens?
I know of her. She's a black woman too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, god damn it, bro. What do you know? Is she
fuck
full
with her,
black?
bro. I think so, yeah.
Damn, that's not good for the culture, bro. But
Nah, I fuck with her, bro. She's like, well, I don't agree with all her takes.
yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I've seen her say wild
Yeah,
shit.
she's lit.
Yeah,
She's
she
lit.
turns up.
Seems
for
mad
sure.
cool. Her documentary on fucking Macron is crazy.
Okay.
But she's also a big like Andrew Tate supporter.
Yeah, and I cannot.
I saw the footage, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
of
like,
what?
of him beating up bitches, bro.
Oh wow.
You never saw the clips?
Nah, cause I just
It was
knew
hard
he
to
was
watch,
doing
dude.
it.
Yeah,
I just knew
yeah.
he was doing
It was like rough, bro.
Like-
fucking grab this one blonde chick and just like
dummy her.
aggressive, bro. Like he's like holding her down. She's like yelling and shit. It's like
Holy
hard to
fuck.
watch, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
rough.
yeah.
But yeah, shout out Candace Owens, friend of the pod.
She just left actually to smoke a blunt. So
Absolutely,
She'll be
bro.
back soon.
She's very. Please come on the podcast. Would love to have you on. Favorite stereotypical voices to do with the dogs.
with the dogs, white folks for sure.
Oh,
White
yeah.
folks,
Let's hear your white voice.
So like if you let me think here, like if speaking super proper. So like if like.
Hi, Brenda. How are you doing?
How are you doing today? Just like.
Can I get your order?
Yeah. What can I offer you today? Like some bullshit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
some-
white voice is always funny.
Especially when you're in a room full of black people and
a fact.
everybody's putting it on, and
Oh, yeah.
everyone's like, "Wow, this meal's actually incredibly spicy." like shit like that.
Oh my gosh, I think I just burned my tongue with this orange juice.
Yeah, exactly. So that, and then like obviously like the Discord moderator voice, like the whole like widow kitten stuff like that. I
Okay.
think that shit is so brain rotted,
Hell
but
yeah.
it's so funny. But other than that, I haven't really been. Obviously, like the Toronto slang, that shit's funny as hell
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
But I had to get away from it because when I was making Toronto-based content, it started like leaching into my vocabulary, and people would be like, "So like, when's the voice turn off?" And I wouldn't even realize I was like, okay, this character needs to be put away for a bit.
I like leaning into it sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Especially when you're with the right people. Like, especially there are still words where I say it and like it still comes out a little bit.
I like just saying still. Like the only shit I'll say unironically is like still.
Still, yeah.
But I feel like it's crazy when white guys say fam.
So crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Or like a lie. Like
a lie is crazy.
So crazy. Even when white people say YNs.
Absolutely, man. It's like, crazy.
What's that stand for, brother?
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
But yeah.
I was thinking about that one. I was like, it's kind of close.
Yeah. It's right there.
It's the acronym.
It's right there. Or like, even when Migos was popping, like YRNs, you know? Like,
right.
It's like, and I was saying, like, is it bad? Like, sometimes I'll just post, like, nigga into a group chat of white people, and I'll be like, I know you read it and said it in your head. You know? Because it's like, that's how we need to think about it. It's like, maybe it's even bad that we read it. Maybe it's bad that I read YN. But they don't think like that. But yeah, it's weird. YN, why is that? Why are people so comfortable saying that?
I don't know. I'm not comfortable saying that.
That's why you sink into the couch. You said, I'm not saying it.
I'll do lots of like stereotypical voices all day, but I'm not using the acronym.
You're not saying YN.
No, it's too close. It's crazy.
It couldn't be closer.
Couldn't be closer. Fucking sports we should get rid of.
Oh, baseball, bro.
Yo, baseball sucks, dude.
Bro, who's watching that?
I'll only go because it's cheap.
It's cheap.
But like on TV is insane.
You know what?
Sitting down to watch the Jays play baseball at home is insane.
But the crazy thing to me is like baseball is the only sport where you dead ass don't even realize the game has started because people are just having regular conversation beside you. Yeah. I feel like you're sitting in, what is that, Rogers Center?
Yeah, Rogers Center.
You're sitting in the Rogers Center, and then it's like all of a sudden it's like the second inning started, and like this guy's still yelling at his wife because he can still drive home if he has another beer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't.
That's literally what baseball's for, just to get drunk.
Hammered cheap hot dogs.
Yeah, literally eat a bunch of cheap hot dogs and fucking try to stay awake.
Yeah, and that never works for me. So, like, I'm a fan of live sports. Like, I'll go to pretty much anything. Yeah. But, like, baseball is the one where I'm like, do I have to?
Why are we here?
Yeah, like, every other sport.
With the Jays hat on, it's crazy.
Yeah. Like, if I could find hats of any other sport, like imagine if there were WWE hats and shit like that. I would bust those.
Absolutely.
But like the Jays have good looking shit.
They do.
You know, double blackout Jays hat. I guess I'll wear it.
Yeah, facts, dude.
But baseball sucks.
Yeah. What else?
What's polo? Do people still play that?
Oh,
on the horses?
Oh, like
It's called polo.
Is it? It's polo. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, not croquet. Yeah,
croquet, you're not on the horse.
Yeah, polo. Yeah,
polo
crazy.
is on the horse. That's
Super
hella
rich
white
shit.
people shit. Yeah. I never saw a black person play that game.
I've never seen anyone play that.
Yeah.
I'm not in those circles.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be.
No.
Yeah, no. Those people are at the Bohemian Grove for sure.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
So that's. I don't know if people would play that, but yeah, if it's still a thing, get rid of it, and baseball can go too.
Fuck yeah, dude. Other bro earlier said cricket. Cricket sucks.
I just don't know cricket. Like, it might be sick, but it's close to baseball.
It's really close to baseball.
But, like, it's the most dangerous sport in the world, so I think we should
really?
keep it. Yeah, because that ball is like a fucking pool cue, essentially.
No way.
Yeah, so, like, when people get clipped in the head with that, it's a pack. Like, backwood. Smell ya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, respect. Yeah. We can keep that shit.
And, like, those, like, the games can go on for days.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's like kind of like one of those games where
you're just like, in the army.
Yeah, literally, like one person goes, like the first team goes, and then the other team has to
imagine calling your boss.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I don't know what's up. Frank.
Yeah.
We started.
I can't fucking make it, dude. We've been playing since Friday night.
I understand. I understand there, Mikey. Would have done the exact same thing there. You're doing the right thing, bud.
Cricket is
bring the win home.
Yeah. For your family. Yeah.
Just Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
They took it from us.
Yeah, take it back.
Never forget what India did to us.
Yeah, we'll keep cricket though. I think we can keep cricket for that reason.
Yo, shout out. Yeah, thank you for educating.
Of course.
That's
of
fire,
course,
dude.
Yeah.
Yo, places you want to travel to?
Bro, everywhere. I've never left North America.
Oh shit.
So like,
you gotta go, dude.
I do, but like, my parents didn't like do any traveling with us growing up.
Okay, yeah.
And
I didn't do much at all growing up either.
Yeah, and now like
I'm making up for it.
my kind of thing is like, if I can just keep doing what I'm doing right now with content and shit, I can travel the rest of my life and work traveling.
Right.
So like, if I just can
Just
lock
locking in
now,
get the leverage.
yeah, and set
then take that
myself
shit
up
on the
forever.
road. Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of so like I want to see Greece really bad.
Oh, for sure.
It looks crazy. Like that shit looks crazy.
Shout out Stavros.
Yeah.
Dude.
Very funny. If we're talking about the same Stavros.
Stavros Halkias?
Yeah. Okay, sick.
Goat.
So I want to see Greece. Like I'd love to see. Like I need to see Japan.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Need to see Japan.
That's on my list for sure, bro.
Yeah, anywhere that's cool like that. Like I don't like. Because I've just been here, like, I don't even know. Like, and I feel like there's so many places that are just sick as fuck that we don't know about yet.
100%.
You know? So, like...
I heard Morocco is really sick.
Super sick.
Mauritius, fucking... Definitely want to hit Dubai.
Dubai's
UK,
crazy. Yeah.
Osaka, 1,000%. I'm trying to hit China, too, bro.
Yeah.
Most of Asia, to be honest.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Asia's so far ahead of us, dude.
We are so far behind. Yeah. Even, like, bro, like, even, like... my boy was one of my coworkers. He was telling me he was like a English teacher in Japan for a bit, and there is no garbage on the sidewalks. They just keep it that fucking clean.
Damn, so you could just fucking eat off the sidewalks.
There's government street cleaners constantly. So if you flick a cigarette, somebody comes and picks up the cigarette butt. They don't
pay you, or they do pay you?
Not really. I don't think. Probably just because
it's outside.
There's just so many people.
Yeah, like, they can't.
Who can we fucking say? But like even Japan, like you don't talk on subways. Like that's so crazy. Like subways are silent.
You can't kiss your girl in public anywhere.
So crazy. But he was
They're very repressed, actually.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not good. Well, that's when you see the vending machines and shit where they fucking buy panties and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's not great.
It's not great.
But yeah, he was just saying there's no public garbage cans. So you just carry your garbage home with you. That's what's expected.
Huh.
Because
that's crazy.
Public garbage cans encourages people to have garbage in public.
Yeah.
And if you have garbage in public, you're probably not going to wait to find a garbage can because people suck and fuck people who litter. They should be murdered.
That's crazy.
It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing.
It's wild.
Because there's so many fucking garbage cans everywhere.
Yeah.
I hate litter.
It's very insane as an adult.
As a grown man, you're fucking... First of all, you're drinking fucking cream soda crush out of a can, and then you just hucked it in the park. Like, probably because you're embarrassed to walk around with a pink soda. Grow up and drink a fucking real soda. But, like, as an adult, like, what are we doing? Like, you have pockets. What do you leave? Like, just, I'm not saying put a can of something in your pocket.
Yeah.
Find a garbage, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
We need to take that from Japan, figure out how that works.
Facts.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
We'll never pick up all the fucking garbage in Toronto.
Oh, 100%.
I don't want that job either.
No, that'd be fucking horrible. Yo, shout out Switzerland though too. Like when I was over there, like it was fucking. You could eat off the fucking sidewalks,
and it's
bro.
Beautiful there too, right?
Super nice. Yeah. Insanely nice.
I need to go.
I've only been to a tiny little bit of Europe. That was like fucking a band trip. That was like the only like time I've been like abroad.
Right.
Other than I went to like the Bahamas, which was sick as fuck. But I from what I've heard, all the Caribbean islands are all basically the same.
The same, yeah. You go to one, you go to them all.
Yeah. So I still want to hit a couple more, but like, it is what it is. What would you say fucking biggest influences in your life?
Biggest influences in my life. Honestly, I'll say to start, the 4 Y'all Entertainment guys were the reason that I fucking like really started seeing as acting as something cool.
Those guys rule.
They're super sick. On top of that, like I'm surrounded by people, like the people I surround myself with are always my biggest inspiration, like because it's so easy to just get caught in the rat race of being a human and just like going and having a job and then, you know, marrying somebody, having a kid and whatever, and like not really figuring out what it means to be you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
just doing the things.
Yeah. There's like a checklist of things that people want to do before they die, and it's like buy a house, get married, have kids. So like I've strategically surrounded myself with people that want more for themselves.
Right.
And like you don't even need to be like, I think the crazy thing too is like you don't need to be doing your shit as well as you want to be inspiring to other people. You just need to be doing shit. So like a lot of people be like, oh, I'm far from where I want to be, but it's like the fact that you're taking the steps to do what you want to do is going to inspire so many people around you.
1,000%, bro.
Shout out everybody that I've come in contact with that's doing their own thing because they have huge influences in my life.
Definitely. What would you say are like some of the worst shows out right now that can just
TV shows?
that can just fucking end?
Oh man,
there's a lot.
Everything coming out today. So I'm like purely an anime head. Like that's it. Like I literally only watch anime and horror movies. Like those are the two things I watch. But there's just shows that I'm like, who the fuck is watching this?
Right.
I don't even know what Big Brother is about, but I think that shit should end. Anything that's over 30 seasons.
Facts.
Why the fuck are we still watching this?
Insane.
Can't be, you know? What else sucks? Bring back, I know shows should end, bring back like that couponing show. Remember that show? Great. These guys would
couponing.
These people would just show up to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And just fill like 6 carts and coupon so hard that the stores would have to give them money. Like they discounted their cart.
That's awesome.
Like, we owe you $20. Like
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, like everything.
Just stealing,
bro. And it's like, and you know, it's like the funniest people ever. She's like, just make sure you don't miss this coupon. And it's like the geekiest person ever. And it's like, nigga, you have 14 packs of toilet paper, and they're giving you $20 back. How did you do this?
Such a menace move, bro.
Yeah, bring out like all the crazy shows on TLC and everything that's just like stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've never watched...
Fuck Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's not sick?
Nah, that's whatever. Didn't pull me in, dude.
No, it wasn't for you?
No.
I hear Breaking Bad is the shit.
Absolutely.
You fucked with that? You watched
Breaking Bad, for sure. Ozark, for sure.
Walking Dead?
Wasn't that into it, to be honest. I could care... Bro, it's just like zombie stuff. It's like, yeah, we get it, bro.
Yeah, we've been here.
I played Left 4 Dead, dude. Like, it's the same shit.
Last of Us, all that shit.
Shaun of the Dead is better.
Yeah.
Bring back Shaun... You give Shaun of the Dead a show.
Make it funny. Yeah. But yeah, anything that's on like basic cable today needs to fucking stop because why?
Cable's crazy.
Crazy.
What even is like cable?
I obviously like when I've never lived in a house by myself that I've paid for cable.
Right.
So that makes like my viewing experience much more selective.
Right.
So I really couldn't tell you what's on anymore.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Shit my mom watches, I'm just like, how does this even exist?
Yeah. It's like, oh, here's
she loves her fucking, what are they like? They're like they shoot them in Hamilton, the fucking Hallmarks.
Oh, yeah.
Horrific, bro.
What about Handmaid's Tale? I know people fuck with that show.
I heard it's like just really fucked up.
It's really sad. It's filmed in Cambridge, like where I live, bro. So like I'm just like one day I was walking to work and there was just like a gallows set up and I was like, this is fucked. Like why are like people are just gonna get hung here on TV and
Jesus.
people be like I remember I was walking somewhere with my ex and she was like, oh, I recognize that bridge. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, on Handmaid's Tale, there was like 20 people hanging off of it. And I was like, nice. And you just consume that? Like, that's so sad. But hey, man, whatever fucking fills your 24 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
I do watch shit like at the end of the day. Yeah. I like to watch like Black Mirror.
Sick show.
Or like some of the shit on Apple TV is decent. Actually, even the new show with John Hamm's pretty hard. He's basically like a finance guy that loses everything and then he's like stealing from them.
Hard. Sounds hard.
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. And like it's him, so like I fuck with John Hamm hard. What else was good? Yeah, Shrinking with fucking what's his name? Jason from fucking Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I always forget this guy's name. Yeah. That was like decent with Harrison Ford. They're like therapists and shit, but they're all fucked up. Yeah, as all therapists are.
Yeah, of course.
So that shit rules. I don't know.
The
studio actually with Seth Rogen, I thought it was gonna be terrible. It's like kind of funny because they're just making fun of Hollywood.
Oh, sick.
So it's pretty fire. Like they're just roasted, just like showing how like all these people don't know anything.
Hard.
You know.
The last like show I watched.
What are you saying? Yes, sir. Is Ali's doing a session? Yeah.
All right, brother.
Downstairs right now.
Okay.
Ready to come ball up with the drugs and Hollywood.
Absolutely.
The last show I watched was like Hannibal.
No, is this?
Hannibal.
You're recording or something right now?
Yeah, we got the podcast on. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. Don't even stress, bro. Yeah. I knew Ali was coming at like 10 something.
No, you're good.
Now
bro.
you're good, bro. If anyone's still watching this far into the pod, God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a nice
We've been yapping. We've been yapping. In
Absolutely,
here,
bro. Yo, what would you say? Message for the youth.
Man.
We're closing on more like serious shit, like less.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Why the fuck do you guys all have like knives and shit? That's weird. Why? That's weird. We didn't have that growing up. We just fought.
Yeah.
We don't like that's. Why do kids in high school all have side bags?
Hiding behind weapons and shit.
Yeah, that's hella weird. Stop doing that shit. We don't have to be so fucking violent and weird. Like you can actually just like talk to people and be normal. If you want. But just like fuck what anybody tells you you're meant to be doing. Do what aligns with you and like just run with it. And like if you feel like what you're doing isn't working, then don't be afraid to pivot and figure out what will work for you. Like your life is long enough for you to kind of put a year into something and leave it and then maybe revisit it or whatever. Like just do whatever fulfills you and makes you feel alive and don't give a fuck what anybody has to say.
Absolutely.
That's what's gotten me here. And I know like your parents are gonna tell you to do shit, your friends are gonna do shit that you think you should be doing. Like if you have something you wanna do, just fucking do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say.
100%, bro. Appreciate you coming on, brother.
Of course, bro. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, come on in, bro.
You're good.
You saying that?
Is this?
Yes, sir. We gotta get you on the pod, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Ali.